Springfield's pure classic rock. 104.7 The Cave.
One 4.7 The Cave, Mike the Intern on video with my good friend Mike Totten from Honor Flight of the Ozarks. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, doing good. I am doing great because we're going to have the first honor flight in a very long time coming up next week. It's been a very long time coming. Obviously, we were dealing with a little bit of a pandemic there for a minute, but now it's back to business as usual, sending our heroes to the nation's capital so they can see the memorials. I've been a part of it for a long time. Mike has been on the ground with these guys for a very long time, making sure they get up in the air, get there, and get back safely. What you guys do in a day is incredible. But you guys are excited to be back in the air on Tuesday the 10th. Is that right?
That is correct. We are, I tell you what, it's been, believe it or not, October of 2019 since our last flight. And it seems like it was 20 years ago. And a lot of things in the organization has changed. We've got David Snyder on now as the flight coordinator, and I'm just kind of doing the public relations and kind of getting out with the public and the meet and greets. But yeah, we have 81 veterans all lined up and ready to go on Tuesday.
Can't wait. And really, obviously, everything's set in stone as far as who's going, the guys and gals that'll be helping them, the staff, the crew, all that stuff. But where you and I come in is the welcome home. Now, if you're not familiar with this, they will fly back into Springfield that night of the 10th. And it is a really cool thing if you can be out there that evening, just to make a sign that says welcome home. Give some of these veterans the welcome back that they didn't get when they did come back when they were younger. And I think that's the biggest thing that you can do as part of a community. What time are you guys thinking you're going to be back in town?
They're looking at landing back in about 9 o'clock. I will be there early.
Okay.
I'll be on the ground this year. This will be the first time that I'll be on the ground, but I'll be back here in Springfield. But, you know, we talk about these veterans that's waited 3 years. And I talked to somebody yesterday and I said, actually, a lot of these veterans have waited over 50 years, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely.
And these Vietnam veterans have waited for this welcome home. So come in and give them the welcome home that they never, ever got.
And it means a lot to them. You know, whenever you go on the flight and you go to DC and you have that portion where a lot of these guys and gals get to read letters from their family members, their friends, guys and gals they may have served with. That in itself is probably one of the most hardcore things that happen. And then the other, and that's beyond going to the memorials. The memorials, it's a very tough thing for a lot of them, but the smiles on their faces when you get back into the airport in Springfield and everyone's there waiting for them, that's probably one of the biggest things of the day.
You know, I get asked all the time, what's something I can do to help honor flight? And it sounds so, but come to the welcome home. You know, honor flight is more than just going and seeing the stone and seeing the steel structures. It's a whole lot more than that. I think the main thing that honor flight does, it lets these veterans know that there's people out there that still care and are thankful for what they did. And there's no better way of doing that than lining up those halls of SJF and having people just cheering them and welcome them home.
Yeah, so make plans on Tuesday night, May 10th. Go out to the airport, welcome these heroes back to Springfield after the first honor flight of the Ozarks flight into 3 years. My math's off this morning. 3 years. Yep. It does seem like 20 years, Mike. Well, I'm glad you guys are back in the air. Thank you for all you do. And if you want to help, you can find out more. Give them the website, Mike.
It's honorflightoftheozarks.org, and we thank 104.7 The Cave for all their help with our veterans. We appreciate you guys.
You guys be safe, and thank you for everything you do, Mike.